Robert Henryson is considered the most structurally sophisticated Scottish marquess. While he was influenced by Chaucer, he developed a unique, darker, and more stoic voice that reflected the stern realities of 15th century Scottish life. He is frequently described in the historical records as the schoolmaster of Dunfermline. This suggests he was likely associated with the grammar school of the Benedictine Abbey in Dunfermline, one of the most important spiritual centers in Scotland. He was almost certainly a university graduate, as he is often referred to as Master Robert Henryson. Some historians believe he studied at the University of Glasgow, where Robert Henryson was incorporated in 1462, or perhaps in Italy, given his deep knowledge of law and classical literature. His work shows he was not just a poet, but a scholar of Greek and Roman myths, a legal mind, and a moral philosopher. Though often grouped with the Scottish Chaucerians, Henryson was not a mere imitator. Where Chaucer was often ironic and playful, Henryson was grave and concerned with the absolute nature of justice and inevitability of death. He lived during the reigns of James II, James III, and James IV, a period of significant political instability which likely shaped his cynical view of earthly power. The Moral Fabules of Aesop the Phrygian is a collection of 13 fables based on Aesop and Walter of England. These are not simple children's stories. Each fable ends with a moral that often critiques the social and legal corruption of the time. It includes stories like the country mouse and the town mouse and the perking of the swallow. It is the greatest collection of these fables in English or Scottish language, using animals to display the cruelty and greed of human society. The Testament of Cressida is Henryson's most famous work, written as sequel to Chaucer's Troilus and Cressida. In this version, the heroine Cressida is abandoned by her new lover Diomed and falls into despair. After blaspheming the gods, she is struck with leprosy. In a haunting scene, a blind and dying Cressida begs for alms on the road. Her former lover Troilus rides by. They do not recognize each other, but a spark of memory makes him throw a bag of gold to her. It is a tragic masterpiece exploring the harshness of divine justice and the dignity found in sincere repentance. Orpheus and Eurydice is a retelling of the classical myth of Orpheus traveling to the underworld to rescue his wife. Henryson interprets the story as a psychological allegory. Orpheus represents the intellect and Eurydice represents the appetite or desire. When the intellect looks back at desire, the soul is lost. It shows Henryson's skill in blending classical mythology with medieval Christian morality. His work, Robin and Mackeen, is the earliest known pastoral poem in the Scots language. It is a dialogue between a shepherd, Robin, and a girl, Mackeen. She loves him, but he rejects her. Later he changes his mind, but she was moved on and rejects him in turn. It is significant for its humor and its departure from his more serious, heavy works.